Today we're going to bring a blood glucose monitoring system. Now the kit's included with an actual bag here, so you can put everything in there. It has a couple slides here. These are a bunch of slides in here too. So if you see these things open, make sure you send it back. There's the date on top of it when they expired. They also give you the actual needles, a set of needles, and they're very secure. This is the pen that you're going to need to actually pick your fingers. And then of course we have the reader here, and the reader is very simple, and it requires two AAA batteries. The slides go in here, and to release the slides is through here. Once the slides go in here on the little indentation here, it starts reading the blood, and you'll see the blood cells actually reading. This is something that a lot of people that have diabetes is carrying around with them, so they could read their own blood sugars before and after they eat. They give you instructions how to use the whole system itself. So this is pretty simple. We're going to put it to use. The actual reader gives you the time and date that you actually took the reading, if you want to keep some of the stuff for your memory. So in case you need to display this to a doctor, you can do that. It also has a couple of tones that you could hear once it's done, it's completed. So we're going to put it to use. Prior to using this, make sure you read the instructions properly, how to use the whole kit itself. So I like that they give you the bag. There's plenty of room for everything you're going to require, especially the needles and all sorts of things. So, all right, so let's go ahead and start. You got your glucose meter and everything. So in order to take and get the needles in here, first you got to screw it from here. If you guys see the little grip here, you twist it and you pull it back, all right? And that's how it exposes the actual area where you have to place the needles. Once you get the needles going, and there's a little curve area that goes in here. You curve it down and you twist it, just not too much. Once you get it in there, just twist out the needle, all right? Twist it off. And there's a needle, tiny needle exposures. Now, once you get that going, you put this back in there. And the way you do it, just be careful not to mess the needle up and get it crooked. So find the indentation, lock it in place. Now, the level one, here's all the different levels and different measurements where you have to actually change them, right? And the way you change them, we're on level 1. And if we change it, we're level 3, 4, 3 right here, if you guys can see it. 4. And that's how you change things around. So right now we're going to keep at level 1. Now to get the spring action, you got to pull this back. And then you push it like that. You don't even see the needle when it comes out. So the needle comes out really quick when you push the button. And you don't feel it at all. I mean, it's something that people have gotten used to it. So this is a really good mechanism. The spring action is here and ready to go. All right, so prior to starting the blood, you got to make sure that it goes in there and that is ready to collect the blood. Once you collect this blood sample, it starts reading it. All right, once we get the slide, there's a little tiny indentation where you actually put the blood in there. And that's where we're going to put the blood, right in that area. And then you slide this into the reader, all right? And that's how we get the readings on the actual glucose. All right, so here we clocked it back, all right? And then all we got to do is push the button. It's going to be a quick little thing, all right? All right, now to remove the needle, twist the head, all right? You got the needle here, and then you got to put it down here. You guys can see that. And then remove the actual head like that, all right? So we removed it, and we tossed this to the trash. All right, tossing your slides, there's a little slide button here. You can just push the button, and it gets rid of it. It's simple, all right? By push of a button. So I hope you guys enjoy the video.